Organic chemistry revision. Last week we did 2024 paper for 2026 students. Sinhala medium and English medium together. This actually is my 2024 results. Obviously you guys can see there are a lot of these top 10 students, and students went to these Colombo medical faculty, Modern engineering faculty, and lots of other results as well. So just keep going, keep it try, don't give up. I know one more year for you guys would feel really frustrating, really frustrating. Workload is huge that you guys can do this kind of a feeling, but if you hang in, trust me, there is a date, once you've done the syllabus, you would feel that you are really relaxed because you need to only do questions. Once you start questions, when you understand question style, you can go on really nicely. Today we started doing this phenols. We done alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, benzenes, alkyl halides, grignard, alcohols, and today we are doing phenol. This is phenol, directly OH joined into benzene ring. Physical properties, phenols are solid, white color solid, absorbing atmospheric moisture. It can convert to pink color liquid. Intermolecular interactions are hydrogen bonding. These are polar compounds, but still, even they can make hydrogen bonding, water solubility is less. Since they have hydrogen bonding, melting boiling points are little greater. If you are talking about their reactivity, there are 5 different kinds of reactions we have to go on. Acidity, esterification, why they are not going to SN reactions, nucleophilic substitution, and they are performing electrophilic substitution SE reactions, and as an identification test, we try to understand the formation of complexes. And the very first one is the acidity. They are better acids comparing to alcohols. Through the inductive effect, alcohol acidity is less. Through the resonance effect, phenol's acidity is greater, so that not only with sodium but also with sodium hydroxide they are reacting. But the phenol acidity is not enough to react with sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate, which reacts with carboxylic acids. And then we were talking about the effect of acidity on this ring activator and ring deactivator, effect on acidity. When ring activator joins, they are providing electrons towards the oxygen, so it is discouraging to get that OH bond oxygen to, electrons to oxygen, so these are less acidic. But if you go through ring deactivators, they are dragging electrons away, so that electron density of this oxygen is greater. So the electron density of this oxygen is less, so that it's encouraging to get OH bond electrons towards oxygen and releasing hydrogen as H+. Remember, ring activator decrease acidity, ring deactivator increase acidity. And then we did questions, and then we talked about this acidity of these isomers. Okay, phenol OH is ortho-para director, so that the ortho and para positions are activating better, so that the electrons from para and ortho positions are dragging away very easily, so that ortho and para acidity is greater comparing to meta, because meta position doesn't have any electrons to drag out. Out of ortho and para, since this is making intramolecular hydrogen bonding, para has higher acidity. Then we did questions to understand that. And then we are moving to talk about the second topic, that is the esterification. Since phenol has some sort of acidity, it's not reacting with carboxylic acids. Acids are neutral. But comparing to phenol, acidity of acid halides are greater. So phenol esterifies only with acid halides to produce ester. Reaction is irreversible and no external driving forces needed. Nucleophilic substitutions are not possible The very first reason is phenol. This carbon hybridization is sp2, higher S character percentage, higher electronegativity. This cannot bear a plus charge, unstable. Second reason, when the when the lone pairs of phenol, oxygen, delocalize within the benzene ring, CO bond gets a double bond nature, so that the breaking is difficult. So because of those two reasons, same as aryl halides, phenols do not participate SN reactions. So that it is going through this SE reactions, electrophilic substitution reactions with bromine water. You don't want catalyst. Even with nitration mixture, you are not using catalyst because these are really active, highly active. Even without any catalyst, this is fully activating orthopara. So all orthopara positions are fully occupying with bromine, making 2,4,6-tribromophenol, and it's a white color precipitate. And remember, they are not using the nitration mixture. Only nitric temperature is also supposed to be less than 50. Here it's 20. So it's giving ortho and para. Remember, I'm just reminding, this is the reason para is a better acid comparing to ortho, because ortho one is making intramolecular hydrogen bonding. But other way, melting points are greater in para as well, because it is making the between molecules connection, intramolecular. Last one is this of this electrophilic substitution is the formation of dye. With diazonium salts, it is making this azo dye, orange color dye. Remember, Friedel-Crafts reactions are not healthy for phenols. Last one is the formation of complexes. Phenol with ferric, making this complex. Purple color, we are using this as an identification test. To make phenol, we are using these little reactions. Wherever NH2 groups with sodium nitrate HCl, you can convert NH2 to OH. So that is a normal temperature. But when the temperature is lower than 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, when the temperature is lower than 5 degrees Celsius, NH2 is converted into diazonium. When you add water and heating, diazonium makes this phenol. So these are the two reactions to make phenol. Then we talked about these spider diagrams. Okay, this is all that we did today. Then I've given a couple of these homework questions. Next week, freshly, let's start the carbonyl. After carbonyl, rest of the part is easier. We're going to finish organic chemistry soon. Remember, at the same time, I'm going to do a lot of these tude book questions, because organic tude book is the worst one, because it has very lots of these MCQ structured essay questions. Few essay questions actually. In that sense, it's a relief. Anyway, so keep it up. Just trust that you guys can do this. I know. I see your improvement is really well these days. And temperatures are also coming sooner. Wish you all the best with that. Okay, that's all for the day. Next week, again, let's start from these carbonyl compounds. Bye. Take care then, everyone. And this is the Grand Chemistry, and I'm Dr. Asha Mathotaarachchi.